Well, well, well. Guess who it is? Diesel's back. Join me, subscribe, but get the word out. Diesel's back, and he ain't going nowhere. Well, here we are in this sweltering heat. I'm not going to lie. Listen, a few weeks ago, I was pale white. I made Snow White look black. Look at me now. Hey, look how tanned I am, honestly. Do you know what? I'm one of these people as well. I'm not a lover of summer. I can't stand the heat. I'm not really enjoying this at the moment, guys, if I'm honest with you. I'm more of a winter man. I don't need the sun. I've got my tan. I'm happy. Yeah. It's so funny watching everyone else trying to get what I've got. I love it. See where I'm mixed, I can say that and get away with it. It's just brilliant. But anyway, listen, it's not about me. It's about you lovely people in the chat. Hope we're real well. Sunday vibes, come on. You would have noticed, obviously, I've gone live now, which gives me enough time to do a stream and fit in the wonderful Love Island. And I know a lot of you guys don't watch it and you probably judge me and you think less of me for watching it. However, I don't care. It's absolutely quality. It's the bollocks. I love it. So with that in mind, first of all, let's do what we normally do and let's give you guys a big shout out. I was going to ask if you can hear me. I saw David Dundash's comment there. Cheeky sod, you. Cheeky sod. Don't wind me up, Dave. Come on, you know what I'm like. I'm assuming that you can all hear me because if you couldn't, one of you would have mentioned it by now. But anyway, that tells me that you all can hear me loud and clear. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Right, okay, let's start from the top. Here we go. We've got Craig AFC 87 in the chat. Craig, you're changing your name all the time. I've noticed that. That's got to be Craig Malloy, surely. We've got Grant McRoberts in the chat. We've got David Dundas in the chat. We've got Zoe Thomas in the chat. We've got the lovely, gorgeous young man, Jez Collins in the chat. Big up, Jez. Listen, for anyone who didn't see it, I went on Jez. Jez was kind enough to invite me onto his channel last week. It's got really good views on that as well, by the way, Jez. Fair play to you, mate. And can I just say this as well? I really enjoyed that because I'm so used to doing streams on my own. But it's nice to actually share the stage with others. It's really nice. Good to see Kenny, good to see Gracie, and obviously always good to see Warren as well, and yourself, Jez. I really enjoyed that. And listen, we've got to do something very, very similar on this channel soon. So, yeah, what I'll do is I'll chuck you some date saver. But I really enjoyed that. It was nice. Really nice. Thank you very much once again for the invite. And, guys, anyone who is not subscribe to Jez, the Arsenal history and more. If you're not subscribed to that channel, there's clearly something wrong with you. We're talking Terry vibes here. Don't be like Terence. Go and subscribe to Jez, please. We've got Warren's team talk in the chat. Now, this is another guy. Genuine, loyal. Honestly, listen, there's loads of wrongings out there, but we also have to big up the realness, the real people. Really nice guy. Warren's team talk. Warren, very good mate of mine. We've become extremely close. Let's just say that Warren does a paranormal segment on this channel every fortnight. He did one the other day, all about Roswell, the Roswell incident. Anyone who's interested in that sort of stuff, that phenomena, paranormal, aliens, Roswell, you name it, ghosts. Warren does it all, and he researches hard. He works hard on it, and it takes a lot of time for him to do that. So please, please, please go and give Warren a follow. If anyone deserves more subs than what he's got, it's this man. So please, please, please go and give him a follow. Lovely bloke. Got a big heart as well. Love Warren, love you. So yeah, two great fellas, Warren and Jez. I won't have anybody tell me different on that. Kabir Udden is in the chat as well. Big up Kabir. Who else we got? Shammy D, hope you're well, mate. Tony Nerry, big up yourself, Tone. Zoe Thomas, I've shouted you out once, but I'm going to do it again because you're the only female here and I love my girls. We've got Steve RFC in the chat as well. Big up, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. Sam Dunster is in the chat. Alan Attic is in the chat. Lovely. Daniel Body is in the chat. My twin. Come on, Dan. We've got Hill Matt Howarth in the chat. Big up, Matt. We've got Ryan Stockley as well. My guy, Ryan. Hope you're well, mate. We've got Static in the chat. Big up, Static. Yo! There he is. We've got Mike England in the chat. Big up yourself, Mike. Tom O'Loughlin is in the chat. Love it. Blimey, that's quite a few of us tonight. Max Onley is in the chat as well. We've got Goonalicious Breed TV. Sick name. I've said this every time, and I never get bored of it. These are my beautiful legends. How are you, my G? Listen, I know I'm quite a good-looking bloke, and I get told all the time. My mum tells me every day. Who else we got? Look, Jez, look, he loved it. Look, he loved it, people. Loved it. He loved it so much he wants to do it again. Jez, listen, I'm open, mate. I'm open. You know that. Who else we got? Look, even Tony agrees. Jez, Diesel and Warren, that stream was great. Come on. Love it. How many legends were on that stream? Not including myself. I'm no legend. But those guys were legends. I loved it. I could have gone on for another hour, Jez. I'm just saying. Unfortunately, well, actually, it worked out quite well, Jez, because when you ended that stream, Love Island had just started. So you was clearly thinking about me when you ended your stream, and that is why I love you. Yay. Yeah. Right, who else we got? We've got Footy Chats as well. Footy Chats, come on. Hope you're well. There he is. We got Pavan Sahota. I said that right, didn't I? Come on. Not just a pretty face. Yeah, I can speak. I've got good lingo. We got Ding Dong in the chat as well. Ding Dong, the bitch has gone. Well, actually, no, Arteta is still here. We got Rich Guitar Gamer in the chat. Lovely. We got John Gooner in the chat. Come on, John. Always helps me, this man on Twitter. Thank you, John. I love you. We got Josh Grant in the chat as well. Love it. We got LG92. Big up yourself. We got Norpan 506. Lovely. YouTube user. Big up L Scotty T here. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. We've got Mike Lexis in the chat. Big up yourself, Mike. And I think that is it. Warren's team talk. Thanks, Diesel. Top man. Anytime, Warren. You don't even have to say thank you to me, Shree. Me saying thank you to you. Love you, right? You need to realise how great you are, Warren. I get the impression you don't believe it. You should. Why not Spursy is in the chat as well. Big up yourself. Zoe Thomas at Love Island is going to kick off tonight. Diesel, can't wait. I know, hence why I'm doing the stream right now. So I can do probably an hour and a half, and then I can quickly rush off and watch that. I can't wait, Zoe. I'm sorry, I just can't wait. I love it. I love the show. I audition every year. I never hear back, but anyway, another story. Jez Diesel, yes, I was aware that Love Island was coming on. Let me know when we can do something soon. Kenny, love that stream, mate. Come on. This is what I'm saying. All the boys together. Love it. Waxing lyrical. Love it, mate. Listen, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Yeah, whenever you're ready, I'm ready, mate. That's all I can say. We've got Phoebius Slick in the chat. Another sick name as well. Love it. What was that? You have one new like on Tinder. Woo! Come on. Even Tinder's popping off. We've got Jimmy Still in the chat. Big up yourself, Jimmy. Up you well, mate. Warren, Love Island watch along. Do you know what? I would do it. I'll be honest with you. I did think about doing that, but then I know a lot of you don't watch it, so it would probably be a bit of a dead stream. So that's the reason. If I'm honest, it's partly the reason why I've not really gone down that route. And also, it's coming to the end now, isn't it? If it had just started, maybe I would have done it. So yeah, I've saved you guys from an absolutely embarrassing stream, right? So you should be thanking me. Diesel going on the next, mate. I'll tell you what, if they offered it to me, I would go in like a shot. I'm telling you now, I'd love to do it. I would genuinely love to do it. I'd show those guys on how to talk to girls, because these guys, they've got no game whatsoever. I know they're young boys, but still. Do you know what I'm saying? I always say this, if you want to act like a star, give me a star effort. It's as simple as that. Swedish Chelsea fan is in the chat as well, just in time for the stream. Big up, Diesel. Come on. And also, how could we forget, we've got the lovely Joanne Smith. And do you know what, Joanne, speaking of you, well done on the weight loss. You're doing absolutely amazing, Joanne. And in a way, you've actually motivated me a little bit as well, because I've been in the gym hard. Yeah, I've lost a few pounds. I know you guys have noticed, but obviously you don't want to embarrass me by mentioning it. That's okay, cool. Anyone in the chat, you want to mention it, you can. Feel free to boost my ego. I have lost a few pounds. And then partly, some of that is down to you, Joanne, because I can see how well you're doing. And I thought to myself, do you know what? She's just given me that little bit of motivation to actually get off my backside and go into the gym. And what better time to do it? With the sun shining and all that. If I start now and I carry on, by next summer, I'm going to be hench. So, yeah, thank you very much, darling. Mwah. Love you, Miss Smith. Love you. Static, well, Diesel, well done. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Stop it. You're making me blush. Look, I'm going all red. Look. I was blushing so much on Jess's channel, and I'm blushing tonight as well. Oh, my God. Joanne, good on you, Diesel, mate. And you, darling. Well done. Fair play. Right. Where I just see a comment. What was Oh, I had to bring this up. I'm so sorry. That's why I called you a beautiful legend, fella. I see you, my G. Keep shining. Come on. Thank you very much. I love doing these streams with you guys. I just love it. Listen, if ever I'm feeling down, I just do a stream, speak to you guys, and I'm up again, floating on air. Zoe Thomas, Diesel, they ain't picking you because you're such a salt. All them lads are melts. Oh, sorry, I love you. You are now my favourite. This is why I picked you as a mod. See, I know. I knew I was right. I had a good feeling about you, darling. Love it. And also, these guys, they ain't got no chat. I like guys who got chat. Put a Londoner in there. Put in a Cockney in there. Someone who can really, really hit it off with the girls. And also, when people are acting like wrong'uns, right, we feel no way in saying, listen, mate, I like you, but you're acting like a prick. Calm yourself down, yeah? We need someone in there like that who has the bottle and the minerals to call people out when needed. Do you know what I'm saying? Show me D, thank you very much, mate. Love it. John Gona, I'm not into Love Island, but I'm sure you'd be a big hit, Diesel. Most of those blokes are lemons. Exactly, mate. I'm telling you now. Could not agree more. Zoe speaking facts. Love it. LG92, at the close of the transfer window, you need to do a stream with Terence rating the transfers. Yeah, listen, just so you guys know, Terence is on holiday at the moment. So when he's back here, we will be doing another stream. Yeah. So prepare for the delusion, guys, because it's coming very, very shortly, I can assure you. But yeah, it's just something I have to unfortunately put myself through. It's not good for my health, but there it is. You know, you guys want it. I've got to give you what you want. It would be like Diesel locked in a sweet shop. Diesel being on, like, oh, do you know what? Honestly, some of those, like the figure, I can't talk too much because I don't know who's watching, right? So I'll just keep it zipped. But yes, I love it. I'm not going to lie. Static Diesel, you're hilarious, bro. Thank you very much. See, like, I'm funny with it as well. So I'm not a bad YouTuber. There's far worse out there. We've got Do Irish in the. There he is. Do Irish in the chat. Big up, Diesel. Hope you're well, mate. Love it. Right. Okay. Cool. Right. Listen. As you can see by the title, yeah. Zinchenko, and I'm going to touch on that because I want to give you guys my thoughts. Do I think it's a good signing, bad signing? Do I think he's good? Do I think he's crap? Do I think he's average? I'm going to touch on that. I just want to talk about something quite serious first, if you don't mind. Give me 2 secs, guys. Hang on. Right. Yeah, listen, I just want to touch on this very quickly because we didn't, I don't think we did anyway. I just want to go back to the stream I did with on Jez's channel. Myself, Jez, Warren, Gracie May, and Kenny Ken. I actually watched a little bit of that stream back, and I did see a comment in the live chat. And listen, you know, Jez's chat is the same as mine. It's so many comments come through that you just can't track them all. It's impossible, especially myself when I'm doing this on my own as well. But listen, I did see a few messages from Jack Ramsey. I think his nan has been ill. From memory, I'm sure that's what he said, and obviously he was just thanking everybody for the support, and I don't think we mentioned that. So I just want to just take this opportunity now to just say, Jack, if you are watching this, mate, or if you do watch it in the future, or you watch it on playback or whatever, or if you don't, if anyone in the chat who talks to Jack Ramsey and other chat channels, other streams, can you just please just say, look, Diesel said, look, you know, keep your chin up. I hope everything's okay. I hope your nan isn't that bad. And yeah, just thanks for sharing. And obviously, yeah, just he's got our support basically. Because that played on my mind all week, and I just said to myself, when I next do a stream on my channel, I just want to mention that because things like that we should. Craig's confirmed, yeah, it was definitely Jack Ramsey. Yep. So yeah, if anyone can just pass that on from me, I'd really appreciate that. And second of all, I just again another serious point. Listen, a couple of you guys have sent me a private DM in the last week or two. I'm not going to name names because obviously that's just a lack of class, and that's a betrayal of trust. I wouldn't do that. But listen, obviously there have been a couple of you sort of suffering at the moment from mental health, and there's certain things going on, tension with the family, or losing your job and stuff like that. And I've had the question put to me, you're like, have you ever had sort of dark moments? Have you ever sort of suffered from mental health? And it's very, very, when you do something like this, guys, I think Jez will agree if he's still here, that we seem to I don't know if this is the right word, and I don't want to go on like I'm some big shot, 'cause I'm not. But I think for lack of a better word, we sort of influence certain people. A lot of people watch us and they like our content, they like what we do. And sometimes you can you feel you can talk to us on a personal level. I mean, look, now obviously on these streams we talk about Arsenal, and I like to mix it up. I like to talk about, the show that Warren does. I like to mix it up on this channel. It's not always Arsenal or football related. I do a Diesel Diaries. I talk about movies I'm watching, TV programs, series, all that sort of stuff. I've always wanted the way I envisioned having my own channel was I'm free to do what I want. I'm not dictated to, so I can pretty much have a mixed bag, and that's what I've always wanted to do. I will come to you, Grant, I promise you. Sorry. And for whatever reason, there are certain, guys, and listen, I'm not knocking it. It's a great thing. Obviously you need someone to talk to. You might not have many friends, and I'm not saying that mugging you off. I'm being deadly serious. Because I'll be honest, I don't have many. I've got a lot of associates. In terms of true friends, I don't have many, guys. I can count them on one hand. Trust me on that. But then look, some people don't even have that. Now, sometimes obviously we'll get private DMs and messages, just basically, someone just saying, look, they're going through this, they're going through something really personal and really serious at the moment, whether it be at home, and then they ask us what we would do if we was in that situation. And one thing I've always said, and I said to these two guys as well, is look, I'm not going to sit here and say I've suffered from mental health. I haven't. However, I have been in some absolutely dark moments, whether that be breakups with girls who I really, had feelings for or loved or whatever. Or it could be anything. It could be family. It could be a personal problem. I could have had a falling out with a right good friend of mine. Anything. And I'm one of them people, I don't like to rest on things. I have to sort it there and then. I can't go to bed on an argument or whatever. I'm one of them. I can't rest until it's solved. But what I've said to these guys as well is that the way it's not a one size fits all. This is just what I do. Sometimes if I'm in a dark place like that, I have to think to myself, you know what? Yes, I'm going through something really terrible right now, or in my eyes, it's terrible. But you know what? The one thing that I kind of takes solace from is the fact that there's always someone worse off around the corner. And I think when you know that, when you think that, that kind of gets me through it a little bit, because I know, listen, whatever I'm going through, there's a guy or there's a girl around the corner who's going through far, far worse. And would I want to be in the position I'm in now or in their position? And it wouldn't be their position, unfortunately. So I look at things like that. That gets me through it, if I'm honest with you. And guys, it's just having that, trying to have that mindset. Make sure you're hanging around with people who, not wrong-uns. Yeah, I've had to cut people from my life, unfortunately, who I thought were friends, but when I really deep it, I've come to the realization that they're not. There's a lot of people, if they don't have something, they don't want you to have it. And for me, that's not a friend. A friend should be boosting you up at all times, not dragging you down. And I think that's very, very important as well. Like, we even see it with certain footballers when, they don't realize their potential because the company they keep is so bad for them, and it's the same with us guys in real life. So you just make sure that you surround yourself with decent people, and that even goes for family. You can pick your friends, you can't pick your family, right? So make sure, that you're surrounded by decent people. Yeah, not people who you think are okay, think are your mates, but really, when your back's turned, they're behind you with a knife in the back, right? Be careful with things like that, because trust me, they are a dime a dozen. And I will go to Grant McRoberts, Super Chat. Thank you very much, Grant. Thank you for the sirloin steak fund. I love you very much, Grant. You know this. Grant has put, I just got offered a full-time job 2 weeks ago from a charity organisation that I have been volunteering for 6 years. I'm bloody buzzing. And do you know what, Grant? I love reading things like that, you know, because to volunteer, there's not many people who would do that, right? So that tells me that you've got a big heart already. And you know what? Through your, excuse me, through your hard work and the fact that you've done it for free and you've volunteered and you've helped out people, they've recognised your work. They've recognised that, you know what, you're a nice guy and you've got a big heart and this matters to you. You haven't done it for financial gain. May have taken 6 years, but you know what? It's come. The day came when they thought, you know what? I want him to work here. We will pay him. You know, so, you know, Grant, listen, mate, big respect to you, big respect. And you know what? Enjoy it, because it sounds like it's a job that you do enjoy, and it's rewarding as well. So, do you know what, mate? Fair play. I love hearing stuff like that. I'm sick of hearing just every time you read a paper or put the news on, it's always something sad, tragic, upsetting, whatever. You know, we need more good news stories, stuff like this. Grant, thank you very much for the donation, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Lovely. So, yeah, guys, listen, I just wanted to sort of put that out there. Yeah, I just, you know, listen, we all go through things and listen, you know, some people have people to talk to and some people, if I'm being totally honest, they don't. They've got no one to talk to. And that is a scary bloody place if you're in that boat, right? So we're here, and this is one thing I've always said. You guys who watch me, Ryan Stockley, you know, Static, all you guys, Craig Malloy, all you guys, you know, I've always sort of said this from the very, very start. Even on Claude and the Bouncers, I've always said it. We always wanted to, our intention was always to make this a community channel, right? We're like one big family here, yeah? And I stand by that. I stick by that. So listen, and a lot of people feel free or feel like they can be in this chat room right now and say, look, this has happened to my nan, my granddad, my uncle, my mum, my dad. And they feel they can share it. And they know no one's going to take the piss out of them, because I don't have people like that in this chat room. And if they did, I don't care who they are, they're blocked, right? We don't do that here. So you know what? Fair play. And guys, yeah, your honesty, love it. Thank you. And I hope that the advice I gave helped. I'm no expert, obviously. I can only tell you what I would do. But listen, yeah, light at the end of the tunnel, guys. Yeah, just focus on that. Focus on that. It's not all doom and gloom, I can assure you. Time is a great healer. We've got Joseph Connor Golden in the chat. Big up, Diesel, bro. Hope you're well, Joe. Hope you're good, mate. Let me just quickly get these chats done. We've got Mike Caroon in the chat. Big up, Diesel. Real one. Saw you on Jezzy's show. Lee Gunner collab, please. Thank you very much, Mike. Much appreciated, mate. I loved it. I'm not going to lie. I loved it. Jez knows I loved it. I've told him 50 times. Loved it. Yeah. So, yeah, I did. Damn, did I miss that in the chat? No, Jez. And this is what I'm saying. You know, it's only where I watched it back I saw it, because obviously the chat was just going. It goes mad, and you just cannot keep. You can't keep track of every single comment, you know. So, yeah, listen, that's from all of us, Jack. That's not just me. That's Jez. That's all of us who was on that stream. Listen, mate, we're all here for you. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I can say. Thinking of you, Jack. Come on, this is what we do, guys. Yeah, we look after each other. All right. There's nothing more I love than that. Yeah. Unity. Love unity. Roman Caleric. Hope you're well, Roman. Well done, mate. Respect, Diesel. No, anytime. We've got Taib in the chat. We've got Big Up Diesel. Come on, Taib. Hope you're well, mate. Nino. Look, Nino says it best, right? The Diesel family, we look out for each other. Yes, that is what we do. One big family here, guys. One big family. I've not met any of you, but you know what? It feels like I know you so well anyway. And I love that feeling. This is why I do this. Listen, I'm sweltering right in my place right now. And you know what? It's making me lethargic. It's making me tired. I'm going to bed earlier than what I normally do now. I'm just constantly knackered, shattered. But you know what? I had enough energy to muster to come and do a stream. So come on. We've got Jimmy D in the chat. Jimmy D, evening, Diesel, evening all. Hope you're all doing well, especially in this heat. Come on. We've also got Niall Kane in the chat as well. Big up, Niall. Hope you're well, mate. Blimey, no one's out on the Sunday night. Cool. But, well, mind you, in this heat, yeah, why would you? Do you know what I mean? Ryan Stockley, same. I don't have many friends also, and I've lost friends because they don't understand my conditions and what I go through. So I know what it's like. And they say, look, Ryan, Ryan, for you, this is the point I'm trying to make, right? For you to put in a comment like that, it takes bottle, bruv. I'm telling you now, bottle. But you feel like you can do that in a chat like this, because let's be honest, I'm lucky. I don't get many wrong uns in here. I rarely do. You get the odd one here and there, but on the whole, it's nothing but love. Yeah, and I've got the best mods in the business as well. So any wrong one who does come in, yeah, they won't last long in here. Do you know what I'm saying? Ryan, love you, man. Come on. Ryan, you're here every bloody stream I do as well. I love that. No matter what time of day I go live, I know you're here. And that goes for a lot of you as well. I love shit like that. I can't help it. Zoe Thomas Ford said that, thank you very much. Love it. Come on. Niall Kane, big ups, Craig. You good, mate. Big Diesel's back. Come on. Exactly. Static Diesel, exactly, man. I'm going to read this out, yeah, because this still touches me. This Mike Diesel, I remember you telling us about Claude, rest in peace, when he moved to a new location. He only had a black bag to carry and move with. I felt so sorry for him. Listen, Mike, yeah, listen, when we found out he passed, right? I've said this story before. Terence and I, we both heard, we spoke to one of his neighbours, and this woman was hysterical, right? And saying that he passed away. Foreign woman. And we couldn't believe it. At first I thought it was a joke. It was the night he was meant to do a stream and he didn't turn up for it, which is unlike him, you know. So we knew something was wrong. And then obviously I remember, because I think I had the flu. I wasn't well, but I had to go, right? So I picked Terence up and we drove down there to where he lived. And yeah, anyway, like when for that week, I think it took us 2 weeks until we did that stream. Really good stream, actually, just paying tribute to him. Myself, Terence, Kenny Ken, Chelsea SW6, Tony, Glenn, American Glenn, Lee Gunner. I think that was it. Yeah, and that was a really emotional stream, but that took us 2 weeks to do. And I'll be honest with you, the one thing, right, that never escaped me was that story, that when Terence helped him move. Hired a van, thinking obviously he's got loads of stuff, you know, get the van. And when he moved, he had one black bag and that was all he had. And you know what? Listen, I can be a hard bastard, guys. I really can. You know, I'm one of them. I always save face. You know, I can bawl and cry and do that in my own time when I'm on my own. When I'm in front of people, I have to try at least and keep it together, yeah, because you know it's just part of that's how I was brought up, you know. But I've got to say that if that first week when he passed away, I was in bits, absolutely in bits. Listen, I'll admit to you now, guys, I could not stop crying. And do you know what? The one thing that I kept going back to was that story with the black bag. You know, around that time, I just not long moved into my place, and oh my God, I needed vans galore. I had so much stuff, and when I heard that, I just thought, that's all he's got in the world. In the world, just a few contents in that black bag, and yeah, that tore me up because he was a genuine, lovely guy. He deserved more than that. And that's why people can say that we were wrong uns, that we were trying to use him, we were trying to nick his channel. I couldn't care less anymore. I'm past all of that. I would hope now I've shown enough and said enough to prove to you guys that I wasn't like that. It was nothing but love from myself and Terence towards Claude. And you know what? I will always, always, always stick up for him on here, Terence, and I will always talk fondly and about Claude. Nothing but love. For that man. Anyone tries to tell me different, I just won't have it. People are trying to profit off of his name, I won't have it. I will call it out like I have done. It's as simple as that, Mike. Simple as that, because that man deserved a lot more than what he got. Certain people, certain YouTube channels, I won't name them, yeah, because they don't get no fucking views anyway. But trying to profit off of his name by making out that they were closer to him than what they were. They weren't close to him at all. But they thought, I could do a stream about Claude and I'm going to get numbers and I'm going to get views. Yeah. I'm sorry. I see through these people. They're nothing but wankers, nothing but absolute cunts. And you know what? I rarely say that word on this channel. And I'm sorry to swear. guys. I really am. But there are some absolute arsehole scumbags on here, and a lot of them did that. Yeah, didn't like Claude. Had no time for him when he was alive. The minute he passed away, they saw an opportunity to do a stream and to get numbers, and that's all it was. Numbers. Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. So you know what? As far as I don't forget. I'm one of them. I don't care if it was a year ago, 2 years, 5 years. I know who these people are. I know what they're about. And do you know what? I will always keep it real and keep it 100 on this channel. Whether they're bigger than me or not, I could not care less. You cannot buy class. Simple as that. Cream always rises to the top, people. But Mike, thank you. I'm sorry to go on a rant, but yeah, sorry, that just brought it all back for me. So anyway, let's move on. Look, no, okay, what's said Diesel, speaking facts and saying it and telling it as it is 100%. Hit the nail on the head. Thank you very much. Jimmy D, loyalty is very important. 100% agree, Diesel. Do you know what? Loyalty for me is more bigger than anything. It's more important than anything. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't abide by it anymore. I will never compromise. That's how I am. People don't want to jump saying it's fine. I'll stand there in the corner on my own, but I will never change. Simple as that. Bainesy, come on, God. Bainesy, listen, thank you for the donation, mate. The Sirloin Steak Fund. Do you know what? I'm not even calling it a super chat anymore. I'm not even going to call it a donation. I'm going to call it the Sirloin Steak Fund. Yeah? How's that sound? That's all right, isn't it? Sirloin SSF, Sirloin Steak Fund. Love it. Bainesy, big up Diesel. Get that sirloin in ya. Come on, you. Come on. That better not be Spurs. Come on, Bainesy. Come on, not having that. No, Bainesy, mate, much appreciated. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Listen, the thing with donations is such a nice thing to see. You don't ever expect them, but when they come in, you guys work bloody hard for your money. So trust me when I do, I really do appreciate that. So yeah, once again, Bainesy, thank you very much, mate. Dear Irish, well said, mate. We all love Arsenal, but mental health and being a genuine person in life is what is more important. Positivity, exactly, dear Irish, exactly. And listen, it has to be mentioned. Listen, anyone who's got an issue or whatever, don't think. Do you know what? And it's even worse in men, because you know what we're like. We bury our head in the sand. We don't want to admit that we got. We feel like we're not men if we're suffering or we're crying or we got an issue or whatever. Sod all of that, man. Sod all of. Listen, you need a clear conscience. Talk to someone. Talk to someone. If you've got friends and you feel you can't talk to them because you think they're going to take the piss out of you, trust me, they're not friends. Fuck them off. Zoe Thomas, 100% Diesel. Have all your backs, guys. Come on, Zoe. I know you have, darling. Big up yourself. Mike England, Diesel, great words, fella. Come on. CE77 evening, bruv. Love it. Noel Kane, 100% Diesel. We are a huge community and a big family in this community. My guy, always love your streams, mate. You were brilliant with Jez and Lee Gunner. Come on, Noel. Thank you very much. See, Jez, it's a match made in heaven, isn't it? Come on. Right, okay. Nick Core is Nick Core is in the chat. Nick Core 74. Love it. Thanks for the comment, Nick, as well, the other day. Really appreciate that, mate. Love it. See, I do remember these things. Right, okay. Look. Let's talk about Zinchenko, right? I'm not going to lie, guys. I think it's a crap signing. No, I'm joking. I love it. No, listen, guys. No, look, all joking aside, Zinchenko, I actually like him. I think this is a good signing. I do. I think it's going to happen. Obviously, Arteta will know him very well from his time at Man City. I like it. But let me just say something, right? Let me just say this, because I was thinking this the other day. A lot of these Arteta lovers, hang off Mikel's every word, right? So we all know about the buzzwords. We all know about culture and process and foundations, which is more Terence's word. But anyway, these buzzwords, which are designed to excite the Arsenal fan base, right? And let's be honest, a lot of us believe what we hear. We've all had a moan. This channel, I know Jez has, a lot of these Arteta out, us guys, us people who genuinely do want the best for this club. It's not about Project Youth. You know, it doesn't work. I've got no issue with youth players, but you know, it can't just be youth players, right? We need experience in there as well. Why not have a balance? Why not have both? And what I will say about, I think Jez touched on it. Funnily enough, there he is. 51 watching, smash those likes. 56 actually, Jez, thank you. No, sorry, I'm joking. Smash the likes up and subscribe to the great channel. Thank you very much, Jez. Love you, man. Right, listen, yeah. The way I look at it is like this, right? We've had Project Youth rammed down our throats, right, time after time since this man has been here. I'm now looking at, we've signed Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko, right? Now this brings me back to those words that that Mikel was using about culture. He wants to adopt a winning culture, a winning mentality. All these things, right? That are lovely in theory, lovely to hear. Love it. Can he execute it? I don't believe he's the man to do that. However, what this does show me though, Zinchenko. I know I've seen online. There's quite a few Arsenal fans who aren't entirely happy with this signing. I actually am, and I'll tell you why. Right, when I look at Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus, I've said so many times on this channel, I don't necessarily think Arsenal have to get the 70, 80, 90 million pound players, but get the right players. Now, should the right players be 20 million, 25, 30, fine, but get the right players. Now, listen, after what happened last season, the way we bottled it in spectacular fashion, yeah, I think I even touched on it on Jez's stream last week as well, that there should have been a change in the plans for the summer. After what happened at the end of last season, whatever plans he had in place, rip them up, because it's clear to see we need characters now in this team. We need characters. We have done for several years, right? Players, when the going gets tough, leaders in there, players who can lead by example, right? Don't have to be vocal. I prefer vocal leaders. Some leaders aren't. Right, they lead by example. When I look at these two signings, I'm going on like Zinchenko's done. I think it will get done. It's not done yet, but assuming he does come, guys, right? We've now got two players who have come from Man City, right? We've got two players who have won everything there is to win except the Champions League, right? We're getting two players who have been parts of a winning team and have been at that club, right, for a number of years, who have been in that dressing room, who have played under Pep, who knows what pressure's all about. Two players who have played in very high pressurized games, right? For me, when I look at things like that, I think, do you know what? That bodes well for us, or it should do. Yeah? Jesus, and listen, I take nothing away really from these pre-season games. However, I will say it's good to see Jesus scoring, because if he was playing in all these, pre-season games and he hadn't scored one goal, then sometimes you do get the old monkey on the back, right? And obviously sometimes the striker, their mentality, it can have a bit of a negative effect. Right? I'm seeing him knocking in goals. I'm seeing him assisting. And I'm thinking, do you know what? This player's first touch, his ball control is sick, by the way, right? I love it. I love that. And it just bodes well. I love to see it, right? Now, I've said to you guys before, me personally, I think Jesus is a very good signing. I really do. I've always said that. It's a good signing. We need more, right? Let's not get that twisted. Yeah, right? We need more. But you know what? I'm happy. I saw the goal he scored against Everton. Lacazette would never have scored that. Nketiah would never have scored that. I didn't even go as far as saying Aubameyang probably wouldn't have scored that. But you know what? He did. I like him. I like Jesus. Zinchenko can play left back and he can play in midfield as well. Now, there's a lot of, some people speculating, if he does come, if we do sign him, then the likelihood is he's going to play in midfield, right? Now, listen, there is a part of me that I'm not a lover of this, this method that Arsenal have of buying players in who are sort of a jack of all trades but a master of none, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yes, it's good to have players who can play in multiple positions. I would rather have an absolute boss player who's the boss in his one position. A player who, who can only play in one position, but he's class in that position. I would rather have players like that, if I'm honest with you. Yeah. But look, Zinchenko, he can play both roles. Now, look, I've said it before as well. Kieran Tierney, would you hang your hat on him? I wouldn't. Personally, I think he's too injury prone. I love Tierney as a player. Don't get it twisted. I'm not sitting here saying he's crap, because he's not. Very, very good player. Yeah, if he could stay fit, for me, he'd be my Arsenal captain, right? But this is going to be another season playing more games. People seem to forget that we were playing once a week, right? This season coming up is going to be next level. Yeah, the games are going to be coming in thick and fast, right? We're now in the Europa League, which means those trips in those away games, we're talking a fair amount of distance, guys. Yeah, we're talking far. You know, Thursday, Sunday, right? Plus, you got the World Cup as well. The games are going to come in thick and fast, right? So, you know, I look at Kieran Tierney and I think he's got one more season for me to prove that we can get a season out of him, and to prove that he's not off the pitch more so than what he is on it. If we have another season and he's injured more than what he is fit, then as far as I'm concerned, I'll make myself right in what I said this summer about selling him. If a bid comes in, take it. Because I'm sorry, I don't care how good a player is, how much I like a player or whatever. Yeah. If you're injured, you are no good to me. You are no good to the fans. You are no good to the club. You are no good to the manager. It's as simple as that. I don't care who they are, how much I like them, or how great a player they are, right? If they're injured all the time, or the majority of the time, they are a liability. It's as simple as that. Simple as that, right? You speak to any Celtic fan about Kieran Tierney, they wax lyrical about the guy, love him, great player, but, always a but. You speak to any Celtic fan, they will tell you there is always a but. And that but is the fact that he's injury prone. He's injury prone. Can't stand that. Joseph Connor Golden, thank you, Diesel, for what you said. There, it means a lot to me. I lost my dad to a heart attack in October, car crash, which I was in. I was in the car. So your words about anxiety, etc., means a lot to me. Thank you. No, Joseph, listen, mate. Thank you for sharing that. Joe, I can't even comprehend. I'm not even going to try to, mate, because I don't know what I would do if that was me. Yeah, mate, I'm so sorry, Joe. I'm so sorry. And listen, you support. I see you in other channels as well, and I know you're nothing but love. You know, you're never abusive, mate. You're just a genuine nice guy. And unfortunately, crap like that always happens to the nice ones, and that's the one thing about life I can't stand. But you know what, Joe? You're here, and I've always said, you know, obviously I've lost certain family members, and I've always said it's something you never get over, but you learn to live with in time. And I think that's the best way I can put it. If I'm honest with you. So, Joe, thank you for sharing, mate, and really appreciate your message. Yeah, love it. Love you, man. Static, Diesel, Zinchenko, I prefer yeah, mate, listen, if out of the two, I'm taking Cucurella. You know, Static, you know me, you watch me all the time. I've been waxing lyrical about Cucurella. I really fuck with him. I just like him, man. I really do. But you know what? I think the writing's on the wall, mate. I think he's going Man City. I think he is. I think sooner or later, in the next week or two, they're going to put a bid in. They probably already have. It's probably, you know, all private negotiations. Man City, by the way, are having a proper quality window, aren't they? But yeah. But you know what? Zinchenko, he's a good player. He is. I do like him. I like him. I can't help it. I do. I like him. I think that would be a good signing. He's quite an underrated player. He just gets on with it. Good player, no frills, gets on with it. He works hard. And do you know what? We need players like that. We need players who work hard. Yeah? Not interested in, say, you know, the TikTok and the social media and always putting a message out after Arsenal lose saying, yeah, we'll do better next game. We'll do... No, sod all of that, right? I ain't got no time for that crap. Yeah? Zinchenko is a player who would just get on and do his job. He's a 7 out of 10 every single week. Yeah, do you know what? I actually think it's a good signing. Not a superstar Hollywood signing like a lot of Arsenal fans want, but you know what? We need players like this. So do you know what, guys? I'm not going to lie. I'm all for it. Arsenal first. Big up yourself, Diesel. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Joe, bless you, mate. Come on. Yeah, Craig is what I just said. Yeah, I can see it, mate. I think I can see it. Nick, I live in Nottingham nowadays, but I had the pleasure of meeting Claude many years ago. He really was a top bloke who always had time to speak to people. And that's the thing, Nick. He did. You know, if you look at all the games he went to, mate, he you know, I'm telling you now, the amount of people who used to pull him just for a photo, and you know, young kids, adults, you know, people of all ages as well. And Claude had time for everyone. Yeah, some of this lot at the moment on that channel. Yeah, and I don't want to keep talking about them, but there are some on there who think they're a lot bigger than what they are. Yeah, and I know for a fact, kids have approached them asking for a picture, and they've gone on like the kid ain't even there. And for me, it's just rude. It's a lack of class, and it's just scumbag for me. You see, Claude would never have done that. Always had time for everybody. Yeah, always had. He was too. Claude's problem was he was too nice. Yeah, shouldn't ever be a problem, but in this day and age it is, unfortunately. It was too nice. SNK, Neo Geo, hi Diesel brother, hope you well, mate. Lovely. Diesel, rest in peace, Claude, a beautiful soul. Come on. Creed David all over you. Pretty in pink, Diesel, mate, looking good. Thank you very much. You can't beat pink, man, especially on like my skin tone. I love it. Dominic Buckner, the Claude Cup, did you? No chance. No. Nope. I won't say any more than that. I'll shut up. Zoe Thomas, Diesel, you and Tell did nothing but help and love Claude. You know the truth, and us in this chat know the truth, and that's all that matters. Yeah, listen, Zoe, really appreciate that, darling. Yeah, listen, it don't, but it did. I'm not going to lie, it did bother me at the time. It doesn't now because you develop a thick skin. You know, the longer you do this, you're going to get comments. But you know what? It's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. Yeah, the people who matter for me know the truth, and that's all. That's all it is. That's all that matters. You know, that's all that matters. When that man needed us, we were there. It's the one thing I will say. We were there. Yeah, and as much as I knock Terence on here, as much as for his football opinion and the fact that his football opinion is in the gutter, his mentality is in the gutter, I will say that. Listen, this is nothing I don't say to his face, right? By the way, but you know what? As much as I coat Terence off, I tell you what, Terence is an absolute diamond. I will say he's a diamond. He would do anything for anyone. He's a genuine nice bloke, really nice bloke. He comes from a right good family as well. And you know what? Yeah, he did a lot for Claude as much as I did, but Terence did a lot for him as well. And Claude did a lot for us. He wasn't just one way. You know, we just helped each other. We just got on really well, all three of us. Really good friends. So yeah, that's one thing I will say. But thank you, Zoe. I really appreciate that, darling. Reedy, get on Lee Gunner's channel this season coming, bro. You deserve more subs. Thank you, Reedy. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm waiting for him to ask me. No, look, Lee's cool. I'll get him with Lee, but he's extremely busy, man. He does 3 or 4 a day. How he does that, God knows. But yeah, listen, I'm not one to ask. I'll never beg. That's just not me. Everyone knows I've got a channel. Everyone knows I'm on here. So, you know, if they want to come on, ask. You know what I mean? If you want me to come on yours, ask. I'm never going to do the asking because there's a lot of people I know. I'm not like a certain someone who's has 7 people watching and 5 of them are his family. Yeah, absolute wrong'un, right? Who I can't stand, by the way. He's another scumbag. Treated Claude like an absolute cunt, yeah? I would never be like him, begging people to be on their channel. And when I say beg, I mean beg. Absolute wrong'un. Can't stand the guy. I ain't going to name him, but you guys, you regulars who watch me, you know exactly who I'm on about. Static, you know exactly who I'm on about. Won't mention him, but yeah, scumbag. Can't stand the geezer. Jimmy D. I didn't fully watch last night's game, but caught the highlights. Jesus is a clever signing for you guys. Good test for both our sides. But as we know, it's only pre-season. Do you know what? Jimmy D, while you're here, and obviously you being an Everton fan, I just want to, I'm not going to lie. Someone asked me the other day. In fact, I'm going to do a stream on this, right? Probably this week. If I can, I'll try and get some people on. who do we think is going to win the league? Who do we think is going to get relegated? Where do we think certain clubs are going to be? It's quite hard to do a stream like that, and because obviously, as we know, the transfer window is still active and still ongoing. So, what you think one week, you could change your opinion the next week because obviously that certain club has signed 2 or 3 players. But someone was asking me the other day about Everton. Like, where do I see them? I don't think they're going to get relegated purely because I think there are going to be 3 teams who are going to be worse than them next season. And Jimmy D, I'm not mugging you off, right? You know that. But you know what? I've got to be honest. I am a bit worried for Everton. They're not really making any signings of significant note. You've let Richarlison go. I know it's a bit hot and cold, but I do think with Richarlison, he sort of came to the fore when you really needed him towards the end of the season. I think Tarkowski is a shrewd signing, actually, because I think he's better than what you got. And to get him on a free, it's a win-win. You can't lose with that. But yeah, you need a hell of a lot more. But they don't seem to be signing. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm fearful for your boys, Jimmy D, if I'm honest with you. Just being honest. But as we say, listen, there's still quite a way to go. So yeah. Craig David all over you. Looking well, mate. Everyone is your best mate when you're dead. Yeah, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, isn't it? Show you no love when you're alive. The minute you pass away, oh, I loved him. I had so much time for him. You absolute, yeah, whatever. Of course you did. Yeah. All right. We've got Nat Leslie in the chat. Big up yourself, Nat. A channel of truth. Big up Diesel. Exactly what this is. Exactly what this is. Jimmy D, it's all about having a balance. That is what Arsenal really need. Nothing wrong with having the youth involved, but you can't just rely on the youth to push for your aims. It's as simple as that. And do you know what, right? Just touching on what I was saying earlier on. Again, Arteta's talking about culture and changing this and trying to get that winning culture back, that mentality. Well, he's now bought 2 players who are ready. He's now bought, and this will be the making or the breaking of Mikel Arteta, right? I don't rate the man. And you know what? I think Jez touched on it in his stream last week that he thinks this is the season where he will be sacked. I'll tell you something, though, guys. He can't hide behind youth anymore. In a way, this is why I like these 2 signings, Jesus and Zinchenko, because they're not youth players. For me, every time he buys a youth player, he just adds to that layer of protection that he's got. Every time he buys a youth player, just there's another coat of protection. There's another layer added, to that protection. And that's how I look at it. But when I see these 2 signings, Jesus and possibly Zinchenko, we're talking about Premier League proven players who are ready now, who are ready to come into the team now. For me, the more players like this who we buy, the less protected he is. Yeah? Because there's no excuses now. There's no excuses. You bought 2 good players, right? But you know what? Not only are they good, they're ready. This is the one thing, right, that we've been, crying out for. The genuine Arsenal fans, the decent ones, the ones who actually care about the club. Yeah? Don't just profit. Yeah? Or say one thing for financial gain, but really they think the other. Yeah, I'm on about the genuine ones, the real ones, right? These are the players that we want. We want players who are ready, Premier League proven. And listen, how many streams have I done, guys, where I've said that? Stop looking abroad. We have gems in this league. Yeah, there's even a few decent players. I would try it in the Championship. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But we have gems in this league who wouldn't necessarily cost the earth, right? Who we could get. And the bonus of that, the benefit of that is that they are ready now, right? We've seen them perform at their club, we've seen them, we watch them week in, week out, right? We know what they're about. They're not an unknown entity, yet we know them, right? They are ready to come in and do a job for us now. And like I've always said, Arsenal do not have the luxury of time. For me, this season coming up, it literally is sink or swim. It's sink or swim. What are we going to do? Yeah? What are we going to do? Yeah? What are we going to do, guys? Seriously, yeah? If you're drowning, right, and I throw you a life jacket, would you grab it? Yes. Good. Keep buying these players, Mikel. Keep buying ready-made players because this is what we need, right? St. Francis Bassi, Arsenal Football Club are doing well in the transfer windows. Listen, we need a we need a lot more. Do you know what? I still think we do. We need a lot more. I want a right back. I want a proper quality right back. I want. I still think we need a midfielder. I personally believe we need another striker. I'm sorry, I'm not sold on Nketiah. I don't rate the guy. Don't want him here, if I'm honest with you. But you know what, guys? I just want to touch on this as well. I just want your take on it as well. You guys in the chat, because I saw the highlights of Arsenal and Everton, and I looked at the lineups, right? I saw Hector Bellerin, Reiss Nelson, Pablo Mari. Yeah? Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Lucas Torreira. How many have I just named? 5? Rob Holding, 6. Arsenal were in for we're in for Lisandro Martinez, right? Who's a centre half by trade. Yeah. We've got Pablo Mari, Ben White, Gabriel, Saliba, Rob Holding. That look a bit sus to you. You know, so I look at it and I think to myself, yes, we're talking about buying players in and getting in quality players, but if ever I needed a reminder of how much dead wood that we've still got at this club, it was from looking at the highlight. It was from looking at that lineup and thinking, oh my God, I forgot about him. Pablo Mari. Oh my God, I forgot about him. Reiss Nelson. Oh my God, I forgot about him. Lucas Torreira. Oh my God, I forgot about him. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Yeah? Oh my God, I forgot about him. Rob Holding. So what happens with these players? Now, we've got 2 players at the moment who have both openly come out and said, I do not want to be here. Right? If that is the case, why are they here? Why are they here? Cut your losses and get rid of them. Yeah? Those 2 are Hector Bellerin and Lucas Torreira. What are they still doing here? I look at Antonio Conte. This is the difference between an elite level manager, yeah, and some butter boy, yeah, right? Conte can sit to those Harry Winks, Ndombele, a few others. I can't remember who the other 3 were. I think it was 5 players. He told them in no uncertain terms, listen, see this pre-season tour, you 5 ain't coming, right? I don't see a route for you into this team. I don't see a pathway into this team. So while we're out there, I need you 5 to stay here, talk to your agents, and try and find yourself a club. Yeah? But you're not coming on this pre-season tour. End of. End of. I love that. Now, listen, people are going to hear that and think, oh, that's a bit harsh. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've come here to do something. I've come here to try and win something. I'm not going to do that with you 5. Yeah? How I envision my team, you 5 don't play a part in that. So do you know what? What's the point in dilly-dallying? I'm telling you straight now. You got a bit of time, right? While we're out there, you got a bit of time to work on yourself, talk to your agents, and get yourself out the club. Find yourself a club. I love that. Love that. When I look at Arsenal, and I think, Hector Bellerin, really? You gave this guy the captaincy, and he doesn't want to be here. Lucas Torreira openly said, I don't want to be at this club. He doesn't like living in England, in this country, right? But he's openly come out and said that. Doesn't want to be here. Why are these 2 on the tour? I don't get that. I don't understand that. That is the difference between an elite level manager. And I say this all the time. Sometimes you have to be ruthless in that job. Arteta has been backed yet again this summer, right? In terms of money, right? Sink or swim now. He's got to do something. He's buying in. He's bought in 2 players who are Premier League ready and are ready to play now, right? He can't hide behind this Project Youth anymore. That's done, right? He's got to do something this season. And when I say do something, he's got to do something this season. Yeah. Otherwise, he's gone. He's gone. Static Diesel, yeah, man, that is very true. Arsenal are practically giving Man City free money to go and get Cucurella now. Zinchenko is definitely not the worst in the world. He would improve Arsenal. He would. Listen, I get what a lot of fans are saying. He's a bit of an understated signing, but I do think it's a shrewd, clever signing. I do. I'm not going to lie. Listen, you know me. If I didn't like it, I've got no issue in coming out and saying, what is that? Mikel, what are you doing? Why are you buying it? Yeah. I've said it with loads of the others, but you know what? This one, I've got to be true to myself. I do actually think it's a good signing. Carlos Eduardo, big ups to you, Diesel. Listen to you while I'm working. Come on, Carlos, big up yourself, mate. I hope you're enjoying it, and it's making the time pass by quickly. 45 likes, like and subscribe. What are we on now? I need 100 likes, guys. Listen, 100 likes should be the benchmark. Should be minimum. Absolute minimum. Ryan, the amount of people you see on Twitter who say to us, real ones, that if we aren't supporting Arteta, we aren't real fans, is a pure piss take. Do you know what, Ryan? I don't even respond to him, mate. Anyone who says all that nonsense to me, I have a low tolerance. Straight away, they're blocked. I don't care who they are. Yeah, they're blocked, mate. It's as simple as that. What else we got? Jez, Diesel, we will do a show with Lee, Kenny, and you in a few weeks, mate. Lovely. Jez, I'm all for it, mate. You know me. Come on. I'm always there. Thank you very much, mate. And also, listen, we'll sort something out on here as well. I'll need to know when you're free. Dominic Buckner, yeah, it's a shame you and Terence couldn't carry on with Claude's channel. You would be touching 50k subs by now. Do you know what, Dominic, right? It's funny you say that because, you know, I could have played it safe, really, and stayed there. I think when I left that, at 35,000 subs. So I think me leaving that and starting from scratch just goes to prove that I was never in it for that. I was never using anyone. But listen, the one thing I will say is it was the right decision to leave, if I'm honest with you. I'm on this channel now. I get to say what I like. I get to decide what streams I do. I get to talk openly about certain things if I want to. And yeah, it's as simple as that, really, mate. I'm the boss. Got no one dictating to me. Got no one messing me about. I can. This is me. This is all me. You know, so scary because obviously you're leaving a channel with that amount of subs and having to start from scratch. And listen, I'll be honest with you. What am I on? 1,500. I genuinely, hand on heart, I did not think I would get anywhere near this. I really didn't. I'd have been happy with 500-600 if I'm honest with you. But yeah, look, you know, it's people must obviously enjoy what I say. But I've never lied. I've never, strayed from the truth or anything. I've always spoken openly and honestly, guys. So luckily for me, there's people in the world like you who actually like to watch someone speak the truth. So it's yeah. Thank you very much, guys. I can't thank you enough. Christopher Ward. Personally, I think Fat Frank and the Toffees are in trouble this year. Fat Frank. Jez, love your channel. That's from Taib. David Contreras, 400 million spent on that squad. Let that sink in. Yep. And the guy's still here, mate. God knows. Joseph, Jez and Diesel, two best channels. Do you know what? We actually make a good duo as well, don't we? I love Jez, man. Jez, I love you. I love people who just cut through the crap. I love that. Listen, do you know what? Let me just quickly mention this as well. Dominic Buckner, Curtis Shaw is a great channel. Also, check it out. He's almost at 50k. Sometimes, guys, I will say this, right? When I'm in the zone and I'm doing a stream like I am now, sometimes I suppose in a sense, I can go a bit OTT with certain things. Like when I talk about certain channels, I maybe say more than I should. I can't help it. I'm just one of them. I act first, I think later. That's always been my trouble. And listen, I say a lot about, certain people on that channel who have sold their soul to the devil and, but when really, when you think about it, I mean, I say every single one of them. No, Curtis is actually a nice guy. So I just want to clear that up. When I do talk about that channel, I don't really include Curtis in that. The majority of the others I do. Curtis is actually all right. He's a nice, really nice guy. And yeah, he works hard on his channel, and I actually do like his channel, and he speaks the truth. Yeah, I don't believe for 1 second that he lies. He's not one of them. He says one thing, and then says another on his channel. He actually does speak the truth. So, and I just love the way he words, the way he does his streams. I like his points of view. He's not an idiot. You can tell he's intelligent. So yeah, I just wanted to obviously clear that up, right? That when I do talk about, I don't include Curtis in there because Curtis is actually all right. He's a nice guy, actually. So I will say that. David Contreras, thank you very much, mate, for contributing to the Sirloin Steak Fund, SSF. Thank you very much. In your opinion, who is winning the transfer window? Man City, for me. Closely followed by Spurs. So, yeah, I think Man City, for what they've done, mate, Haaland, to get Haaland in at that price, great. You've got to say, that's great business, man. I think Calvin Phillips is a good addition as well. I like him. Very good player, humble, works hard. And do you know what? I say that to say this, guys. I've always said I love those players. I've always loved players like that, like the James Milners, the Gareth Barrys, the what's his name, Scott Parker. Those 7 out of 10 players. Listen, they're very underrated. They'll never grab the headlines. But you know what? With those players, they're rarely injured. I know Phillips was last season. But those sort of players, they're what you call the hod carriers. They're the water carriers. And I'll tell you something now, they are worth their weight in gold. Those players. I remember when Milner left Man City. He's one that I really wanted us to go in and get. I just love Milner. I just love his work ethic. I love the fact that he's just head down, not interested in all that partying and nonsense. He is a true pro. He's a model professional. And I love players like that. You can't knock players like that. And every club needs players like that, especially us. But yeah, I would say Man City, mate. I think Spurs have done extremely well, if I'm honest with you. I do fear a little bit for Liverpool. I do think they need more, but they'll still be up there, won't they? But David Contreras, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Top man. Blimey. Cool. Look at all these super chats. They'll come in thick and fast. Blimey. Randy Viper. These are my cousin, my brother, my mate, Mr. Tripod. Mr. Tripod is my nickname, by the way, guys. Yeah. Zoe, Thomas, Joanne Smith. Yeah. Take note of that. Yeah. Tell your mates, all your girl mates. Mr. Tripod. That's my nickname. Just so you know. Yeah. Yeah. 3 legs. Yeah. I have to pay for 2 tickets when I go abroad on a plane. Yeah. I need a permit for this. Just saying. But Randy Viper, thank you very much, mate. Love you. Love you. Come on. Sirloin Steak Fund, SSF, is in play. It's in play. I think I can actually afford a sirloin steak now. That twin pack here that you can get in Aldi and Lidl. Love that. What's that? £8 a pack. Love it. Randy Viper, thank you very much, mate. And I do believe you sent me another one. So I'm going to read that now. Randy Viper again. Steak time with steak, cut, chips, and mashed potatoes. Can't beat a bit of mash, mate. Honestly, bangers and mash all day long. Steak and mash even better. Love it. I can now afford my sirloin steak, and I've just got a little bit, enough change, just to obviously to get some steak cut chips. The chips I'm getting at the moment, I think the McCain's, they're called Gastro chips, proper big uns they are. Absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, wherever you shop, you can get them. They're called Gastro chips. They're sick. I can honestly, guys, love them. Quite expensive, but they are nice. Randy Viper, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Jackson De Silva, Arteta hate aside, I don't rate him. What do we need to achieve next season to say Arteta did a good job? Don't say win the Premier League as that's not being realistic. Jackson, he needs to win the league. Now, look. Listen, the one thing I will say, guys, it's not Arteta hate, right? I don't hate the man. I just don't rate him. I never wanted him to get the job. I just believe Arsenal deserve an elite manager. I think that's what I want. That's what I've always wanted. I think having an elite manager speaks volumes, and obviously, it does benefit us greatly. I think for him to be successful next season, kills me to say it because I'm not a lover of this top 4 nonsense, but he's minimum. He needs to get top 4 and he needs to win something for me. And when I say top 4, I'm not on about getting that through the Europa League. Yeah, he needs to get top 4 in the league. In the league, right? He needs to go all out and win the Europa. Yeah. So I'll tell you this, Jackson. I'll be fair, right? If he gets top 4 and he wins the Europa League, he's had a good season, successful season. I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say that. Because we've come close. If everyone wants to tell me this squad he's got now is so much better than in previous years, well, we've reached the semi-final of the Europa. We've reached the final of the Europa, right? If we've got a better squad now than what we had then, there's no excuse. He should be able to go one better, right? So he should be able to win it, right? Well, there you go. Let's see what he does. Zoe Thomas, 100% diesel. Too much dead wood being dragged around during pre-season. If you know a player ain't in your plans, sorry, but you're staying at home. Thank you. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather take kids. I'd rather take some of the under-18s players, give them experience. Yeah. Ryan, if you say so, Jez, I just think he's annoying and won't keep his mouth shut sometimes. Yeah, well, I like Northie. Are you on about Northside? And of course, Kenny, along with yourself, Total Legends. Listen, I've seen a bit of this guy, this Prince Fard or whatever he calls himself. Listen, seems like a nice enough guy. I ain't knocking him. I don't believe, if I'm honest with you, I put him in the same bracket as Julian. I think they're actors. And you know what? I just have this. I say this about Julian all the time. He's seen a gap in the market. He's seen how Ty is. He's seen how big Ty has become by being how he is. And he spotted a gap, and he's trying to go down that route. And I think this guy's doing the same. I don't think he genuinely believes what he's saying. I think it's an act, if I'm honest, and I think it's. I think people are, believing it and they're buying into it, and that's just his name is spreading and he's doing what he's got to do. Fair play to him. But me personally, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I've got no issue if someone's an Arteta in, but give me valid points as to why you are. I've watched some of this guy, and he can't. It's all right saying I'm Arteta in. He's doing well. Well, how is he doing well? Not what he's doing well. He's doing well. Why are you Arteta in? Well, because I like him. He's I'm Arteta in. He's doing well. I like him. Yeah, but why do you like him? Well, because I like him. Because I see what he's doing. What is he doing? Like when you ask these questions and they can't give you an answer, right? They try and mask it over. Terence is very good at doing this, by the way. He diverts it. He tries to push it back onto me. When I asked you, my friend, I've asked you a question, but you can't answer it. Yes, you say you like him. Yes, you like what he's doing. Yes, you can see his philosophy. Yes, you can see what he's trying to do, the way he's trying to play. But when I'm asking you, well, how is he trying to play? You can't answer it. When I'm asking you, how is he doing well? How are you measuring it? How do you measure it? You can't answer it. When I ask you, why do you like him? You can't answer it. So for me, yeah, if you're going to come with that, then at least come correct, yeah? If you like something, tell me why you like it. I'm not knocking you, but tell me, because I can easily tell you why I don't. I can tell you why I don't like this man. I can tell you why I can't see a philosophy. I can tell you why he's bought a lot of crap since he's been here. I can tell you, I can make a statement and I can stand by it and explain to you in bullet points as to why I think that way. But you can't do that with me. You can't. So that means you must be a fake, right? Yeah, you're just saying that because it causes controversy. People are going to talk about it. Even now, look, my stream now, no one has ever mentioned this guy's name in my stream before. But now it's being mentioned. So that just goes to show that his name is starting to get around, right? So I'm always wary with people like that. But listen, that's just my take. I don't know about you guys. 50 likes. Thank you, Static. Nice one. Warren team talk. Warren Diesel, are you going bird watching mate? It's meant to be a mad heat wave tomorrow and Tuesday. Absolutely mad. I'm hearing some nonsense about 40 degrees or whatever. Sod that. It's going to be that hot that you could literally fry an egg on the floor. Nah, listen, I'm not about that at all. It's just when they're giving out weather warnings, that's how you know this is serious, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sod that. We've got Chris Davidson in the chat. Big up, Diesel. Hope you're well, buddy. Smash the like. Subscribe to the real one of YouTube. Chris, I love you for that, man. Come on. Thank you very much, mate. Dominic, tell them Diesel Curtis is a real one. He is. Do you know what? I'd love to do a collab with Curtis, actually. Anyone who watches, yeah, let him know. Yeah, because I do like Curtis, I must admit. Dominic, Turkish is a real one as well, but AFTV poached him as soon as they seen him on Lee Gunner's channel. Yeah, but see, whatever. Yeah, I ain't saying nothing. Me personally, no one tells me what I can and can't do. So yeah, that's just my mentality. But I suppose he's being paid. It's got to follow the money, innit? Warren, people love the way you go about your business, Diesel. Listen, I'm like an open book, mate. I just listen. I like what I like. You know what I mean? I'm a lad. Yeah, I like certain things. You know what I'm saying, but why not? Yeah, as long as I'm not hurting anyone, well, that was the problem. Why not, Spursy? Thank you very much, mate. All the best, Diesel. On the road to 2K. Yep. I've still got a way to go, but guys, with your help, hopefully I can do it. I can get there. And once we've done that, then obviously it'll be the road to 3K and then to 4K and then to 5K. And we keep building. Yeah, we don't stop. Static, good question. This Diesel question: where will Arsenal finish with this current squad? So you're saying current squad? So Zinchenko's not an Arsenal player yet. So I'm going to go off literally what we have. Personally, I'm going to go 6th or 7th. 6th or 7th, mate. Yeah, 6th or 7th. I just think we need more, Static. We need more. People don't. A lot of Arsenal fans are not realising the amount of games that we're going to. We're literally, in effect, really, we're more or less playing double the amount that we did last season. That's going to take its toll. And obviously we're not the best when it comes to injuries as well. You have to look at that. Yeah, you have to look at that. And there's still a lot of these players I don't trust. I'm not going to lie. I haven't forgotten last season. And a lot of Arsenal fans have. I haven't. That still burns me. These players who go hiding, when it all comes on top, these players have got, they have that trait. And if you've got a trait like that, you don't shake that off, So that tells me that next season, when it comes on top, they're going to bottle it again. Jesus is a great addition for me. I really like him. Zinchenko, if he comes in, yeah, good. But they can't do it on their own, man. Like, we've still got Xhaka there. Partey, is he going to be injured again? Are we going to get a season out of him? You don't know. Fabio Vieira, well, the jury's out on him. I just look at it and I just think, I don't see commanding players. I don't see, you know what I mean? I want more physicality in that midfield. I've said it to you before, that midfield requires the most surgery for me. Yeah, I want to see tall, big, physically imposing players. Bissouma would have been a great buy for us. I'm still gutted he's gone to Spurs. But you know what? Players like that, we need to meet up that midfield. Because it's not enough. It's not enough. So if we're lucky, in answer to your question, mate, if we're lucky, 6th or 7th. Jez, Diesel, do you want to jump on the show on Tuesday at 7:25 with Kenny, Northside, Gracie May, and Prince Fuad? Oh, this guy. Tuesday. Yeah, Jez, if you got room, mate. Yeah, no, yeah, of course, yeah. It's yeah. Yeah, if you got room. How many's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, I'm up for that, mate. Yeah, if you don't mind. Thank you very much, Jez. Yeah, I shall cancel what I'm doing Tuesday. No, I won't cancel. I'll just push it back. Yeah, come, Jez. You know I'm doing Tuesday night. Whee! Right, Mikey. Look at Mike. Look, Jez. I look forward to that stream. Come on. Got to tell this guy about himself. 100% Diesel about Fuad. That name just makes me laugh. Fuad. Oh, I love it. Static Diesel, with this current squad, I predict 9th. Correct. A lot more definitely needs to happen. Yep, definitely. Jimmy D reckons 6th. Shammy D reckons 8th. Tony Neri, we are not finishing above City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Man United will be much better. Also, West Ham can be sneaky. Also, playing twice the games. I'm thinking 7. Yeah, so Tony, you're looking at it the way I am. It's a lot of games. Excellent, mate. Nice one. Cheers, Jez. Top man. So, guys, listen, like, you've heard it now. You've heard it. That's going to be a 6th stream, by the way. Yeah, have some right good people on there. So, yeah, listen, clear your Tuesday nights, your Tuesday evening, right? And come and join. Looking forward to that stream Tuesday, Jez. Big up. Come on. We've got Stephen Baverstock in the chat, my new mate. Steve, hope you're well, mate. Big up your Diesel. Big up. Hope you're good, mate. Big up. Before I did YouTube, I never ever said that. Yeah, big up, man. I never. Only since I've been doing this. Every other word now. Yeah, big up to you. Big up. Love it. Jimmy D, my top 4 is Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Chelsea. Title race will come down to the final day again, I reckon. Mate, I'll be honest with you. I do think Man City are going to blitz it this season. I think Liverpool need more. I don't. Nunes isn't enough. I think they need more. I know they got that. Was it Fabio? Oh, is that his name? From Fulham. It looks like a good player, but I still think they need more. I do. Stephen, I never used to say either before coming on you. I know, it's strange, isn't it? It's just one of them YouTube sayings, isn't it? Man United will not be pushovers, especially with Ten Hag. I'll tell you something, Ten Hag could do. Telling you, I'm seeing a few things where I'm like, yeah, I kind of like the look of that. Listen, the jury's out. Obviously, pre-season's nothing, and obviously, the summer transfer window is nothing. It's all about the season ahead. I like how he came out and said, yeah, look, we might have beat Liverpool 4-0, but there's a lot of things in that game I saw and did not like. I love that. I love a manager who's honest in that. Yeah, we won 4-0, but that weren't perfect. There's a lot of crap I saw there that I did not like. Yeah, that's more or less what he said, and I kind of like that. So, yeah, look, we'll have to see. That's his name, Fabio, isn't it? Fabio Carvalho. Cheers, Static. That's the one, yeah, from a free transfer. Nino's looking forward to that stream as well. Guys, listen, it's 9 o'clock. I've got to go because you know what's on now, didn't you? My favourite show, Love Island. Zoe, you're watching it as well, darling, yeah? Is it just me and you in this whole stream who actually watch it? Liam R97, evening Diesel. I'm late, but better late than never. Exactly, mate. It's exactly what I say when I'm always late for my streams. So I can't ever go out you, can I? We've got Jonathan Calvert in the chat as well. Big up, John. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. 58 likes, so it's not exactly 100. But listen, do you know what I've noticed, right, with my streams? It might take 4, 5, 6 days, but I do eventually get over 1,000 views. All right, calm down, mate. It's mad, isn't it? It's such a slow burner. Look, Zoe's at 9 p.m. People have to go. Great stream. Diesel, speak soon, guys. Take care, everyone. Mwah. Yeah, I've got to go as well, guys. Look, Love Island, I've got to see it. So, guys, thank you very much. Bless you all. I'm going to be on the Jezzy's stream on Tuesday, so tune in for that. Come face to face with Prince Fuad. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be a good one. And yeah, right. Oh, sirloin steak and Love Island. Oh my God, all my dreams have come true. Love you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Will Smith the like button, yeah? I'd really appreciate it. And on Twitter, like it, but also retweet. It just gets the word out even more. Thank you very much, guys. I don't ask for a lot. I love you all. Bless. Love yous. I just love yous. I just love yous. I love you so much. I just love you. I just love you. I love you. Oh, I'm going. Bye. Bye. Mwah. Mwah. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.